get the soul. Two lobster.
The bread making, the pastry, the kitchen, the...
How do that Monday morning?
This, I mean, all this footage I think is good.
1949. Passing. Too long, one bill, passing.
À toi. So this is the kitchen preparation, the service.
Alors, Laurent.
Different thing. This is a crab salad with an apple gelée and then apple foam and a salad. This is a Alaskan king crab. A millefeuille of smoked sable fish and heart of palm with a paprika dressing. Shrimps with a spicy American dressing and some radishes and yogurt and citrus dressing. So, oh, this is my favorite food. I'll show you. That's the only food in Cannes I will eat. Caviar. This is beautiful. And this is the Maison Boulud reserve of caviar. It's important and the eggs is shiny, beautiful. And tell me what we have. A lobster with a
fennel puree.
Fennel, lobster with fennel and orange. We have a
the French dressing with the shrimp and the guacamole.
A guacamole with shrimps, and then we have an avocado,
Broccoli mousse.
Broccoli mousse. Then we have a white mushroom quiche,
Yeah, mushroom quiche.
and then a cheese, a crispy parmesan and goat cheese. And this is the first course you receive when you arrive. White truffle, and this one cost about $8,000. That's how many RMB there. Beautiful white truffle.
That's 8,000.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a black truffle. Voila, we have the two here. The black and the white. Different smell. This one is much more strong, much more pungent, and much more expensive and rare. And this one we use it only to shave it raw. This one we can shave it raw, but we can also shave it cooked, put in the preparation. And dressing up right
Now we just have after.
what do you mean? It's important that we roast the meat and we let it rest a little bit for half an hour, and then after finish the meat into the oven.
Passing 49. Passing. Too long, one beef. One.
Fournier pâté en poudre. Allez, tuer les pâtés en poudre.
The lobster.
Allez, consommer lobster squash, un risotto à poêle en poudre. Exactement,
This is a roasted lobster with the company called bread, sage, and pumpkin seed, and little Brussels sprout cabbage.
Second course. Okay.
I have been cooking now for more than 35 years. I started at the age of 14, very small, very young, but in a town near Lyon, who is the center of gastronomy in France. And some of the great chefs of France started there: Paul Bocuse, Trois Gros, Chapelle, Blanc. And I lived in France learning cooking for about 15 years, 10 years, 10, 12 years. And then I traveled around the world. And I went to China, actually. I went to Hong Kong in 1984. I went to Hong Kong, and that was my first encounter with China. It was not really in China, but it was in Hong Kong, very close to China. And I had the most memorable experience there in the market, where I prepare a meal for myself and my friends there, and I went to buy the vegetable and the fresh fish and the shellfish, the petit langouste, the small langouste, lobster, like spiny lobsters, small spiny lobsters, and I made also a wonderful duck dish and vegetable, and I didn't know then that maybe one day I will go back to China, but here 20 years later I'm going back to China and open a restaurant, and I'm very proud to come to China and to be able to create a restaurant who will be a bit of what a French restaurant is in France and what an American restaurant is in America, and combine the two and make it a French-American restaurant, but in China, which will be even different because it'll be, I think, more personalized to being there in Beijing rather than being in New York or in France. And the philosophy of the work is on the discipline to be able to have the consistency. Every day we got to be able to first buy the best ingredient. We always look for the best ingredient to start, the best fish, the best meat, the best vegetable, and then we put the best technique into the preparation, and we keep that with the perfect consistency. And my goal at Maison Boulud is to make you one of the best in China. I hope I can teach many of you in the kitchen or in the front of the house to become amazing professional. I want to welcome you to Maison Boulud in Beijing.